Alright, we're rolling. So, today we're going to have a little of dark ambient background. Nice for working, chilling out. It's sort of part of what I do. I have to get myself in the mind of a born killer in order to accomplish my goal. And in order to do that, we will commit mass murder, alright? With weapons, with GNU weapons of mass destruction. That is our plan, right? We're going to take over the world. In order to do that, first off, I need to reformat my code, alright? I cannot fulfill my evil mastermind plan or whatever without the proper tools. And so one of the tools I need is something to format my code automatically for reasons I will explain in a minute, like I always say. So we're going to Grim Automat, and this is auto lint, I called it. It's not actually a linter, but here you go. Alright. Oh, I did not enter my folder. Okay, so well, I got it opened anyway. But I just wanted to do it the cool way. Alright, so I've went ahead and implemented some things. As you can see, I've changed my font globally because I want everything I code to look exactly like this. This is peak aesthetics, alright? And so I want to have a tool, a code beautifying tool to do this kind of thing. So that writing beautiful code is not something that takes time. It's simply part of the system. It's ingrained into the system. I think that's the one thing we're lacking. So I'm going to show you what this thing does. First and foremost, I have a demo file, and if I can find it, let's see, computer, get me something. So get me Grim Automat, and that should be ident. Oh, what was the name of this? No, wait, I need to do the let's just go in the alright, so it's alright, so ident test. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at that. So let's Grim ident test C, and here we are. Nice and cozy. As you can see, this is a differently formatted piece of text, and it has a lot of line wrapping because of the reduced line size, right? So we want to write code that can adjust this, which would be nice. And one of the challenges we have is we need comments to be aligned like this. So we sort of want to get this kind of thing, right? With this sort of pattern going. So we need to remove spaces in a lot of places, and we'll see how to handle that. Alright, so let's undo those changes. Okay, so why do it in Python? That would be the first question, and I hope I can at least try and answer that question in a way that makes sense. I want to get a prototype going, and then I can rewrite the thing in a more serious language. But this is sort of a bootstrapping process. I need this in order to write the... Before I write anything else, I need a good way to format my code automatically, so to make it less of a chore. Alright, so I'm gonna do this incantation here just to show you what the code does. Let's try it like this. I think it was Python and just the name of the file, right? So auto.lint.py. It has no arguments yet, but alright. Right, so I fucked up there. This is supposed to be called from another folder. So let's open that up. Previous folder. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we already have a way to sort the comments, right, and put them on this imaginary line. Let's see if I can show you a way to visualize it. Let's see. So you can see the line on the middle of the screen. It's sort of aligned to these comments. That's the main idea. We might need to take that back. So actually, let's do that. If I can get the editor out. Okay. So we can control this with this is like the where the middle is, right? This is like middle of the screen. I think it starts at 0, that's why I had this problem. So it's a different way to represent it, so to speak. So, okay, let's clear this and let's cast it again, and now it should be aligned. Kind of, yeah, not really. Okay, let's just let's leave it at 28. And I'll check back with that in a second. First, let's make sure I get this thing up. Okay, good. So let's try and merge those comments with the code. So I want to probably do a little print. Yes, excuse me. I just need to do this print here, and let's look for the other instances of print. Right there. So let's see what happens when we do this. Okay. Alright, so it's taking out every single space. That's not good. It's a start. It's a start. We need to properly indent this code. Because one of the problems we're gonna have is when a line is beyond the middle of the screen, right? So we have to break this up. We have to break this up in ways that it will not conflict with the comments. So I think the rule is you have to put the comment after the last one of these. So we have to read the line first. We have to shorten this first and then paste the comment at the end, like yeah. So yeah, kind of a lot of work actually, but we can handle. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's try merging the comments here. I have some things commented out, so I guess I need to look at that. Let's try it again and see what happens. And there we have indentation. So it looks like it looks like to me I commented out the indentation because there must be a problem with it. That's my theory. That's my theory for now. Probably when we apply indentation we lose the comments probably. Oh no. Alright. So that's actually pretty good. It could be it could be way better, right? It could be way better, but this is not so bad. Okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. Alright, so here we have some problems. So we will need to handle these long lines even if they are comments, right? So let's take care of that. We are dealing with that here, right? And we just check that the first two characters of a line are not a line comment, because we just ignore that. But if we were to add in some little clause here, so let's try and shorten this and fit it into a sort of a box. So I have this this function here, comment fill, if I can find it. Yeah, the one before. Yeah, here's the definition. Okay, so this one does essentially what I needed to do, but it only works for comments. So I could try and abstract this, like add another layer of abstraction, right? Like people say, and maybe reconfigure the function on the fly, something like that. I don't know. But let's try doing it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna make it so this simply alias a call to this function with certain parameters. Right, that would be easier. So let's just call it underscore fill. I don't care. Let's do a double underscore. Why not? That's always fun. Okay, so we need a bx. That's buffer. Basically, it's a box. We need a buffer and bx field. Yeah, that's not going to work. Right. So we need a space to track this into. So let's try base, right? Because this thing, box field, is it's like a long string, which represents sort of the how do you say, the space that you have, and you can. This is like a starting buffer, right? And you measure your space in relation to the length of this buffer, and so you insert things into that. So here's a little bit of a problem, and now I've just noticed this. You can see the comment side base buffer is being built programmatically, right? So we're utilizing the dimensions, the calculated dimensions of the comment space as a way to generate that initial buffer. So I would say we want to do it for these buffers up here too. And yes, I know my mind goes all over the place. I cannot help it, my friends. So yeah, you know, I can build it programmatically. It's not a problem. We just need a string and these comments here, and we need a undeterminate number of asterisks. Okay, followed by a new line. Yeah, so I can pretty much just copy this, just copy and paste it, right? That's software engineering 101. So let's go with lmed, because that will represent the let me show you. Alright, so we're in it. Okay, so it will represent this section. lmed is this section here, right? And then you can get the comment line, the comment side size, doing this line minus this one. So it's what you do to sort of fit things in a page. Okay, so we're going to use lmed for this, right? Good. And we want to no, yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. And we need to do asterisks instead of this thing, right? Good. And that's this. Okay. And we want to do another more for here, but box field. This also has length of lmed, as you can see over here. It's also an lmed wide string, so to speak. We want to take that. Actually, let's do these -1. Let's subtract 1, so instead of going to 28, it'll stay at it'll cap at 27. All right, so we won't get this that way. Okay, good. You see this thing? We should just shove it like. See if I can copy and paste. It won't let me cut. So unfair. Let's do it anyway. And oops. Okay, that was not what I planned. Right, try that again. What? Come on. That's an insult. Wait. I need to crack this. That's insulting. That's frankly insulting. Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alright, so yeah, it'll take that little border off, so it won't bother me. Okay, good. So we have this, and we need to do -2 here because we have an ending asterisk, and that's a wrap. Okay, so now we're generating those dynamically. Now let's focus on this, and we want to abstract this, and we need a base, and now we have our bases being built programmatically. This is just, you know, you want to do one big thing, and then you do little small things, and you build on top of that, and that's basically my job. Okay, so let's work this box field. Let's change it by base, right? And bx, we need to change this with base, and base over here. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna turn up the volume just for a second. Alright, so we're going to utilize this thing and this thing here. We're going to utilize that sort of base function, and we're just going to replace the value of this thing. Right, okay, so we would simply return field. Okay, so this becomes just like an alias, right? And for this we have wait, what? let me read the function before I erase it. Okay. Oh, so we have a string. Okay, so I almost forgot. We have a base. This is like a destination string, and this is sort of like source or mold, if you will. So yeah, we have this. No, I think this is the source and this is the destination. I think. I'm sorry, I'm really starting to lose a few screws up here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I don't. Right, so. Okay. Fixed. I don't need to. Right. Bx is locally initialized, so yeah, I don't have to pass anything there. I'll just need a source string and this sort of mold, and it will just return destination. So bx is the destination, but we do not need to send the destination buffer. This is not C, this is Python, right? So just a little slip up there. Okay, good. So we have our double underscore fill, and we're just going to pass it s, and for this we want a box field, which is just for comments, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, box field. So this is just sort of this, right? Sort of yeah. It's this thing, right? And we just have the program field aligns for us, so that's easier to do. Okay, and for this one, okay, so I need to do a couple more things with this one, but I can just get this one, and so I can just do bx and fill, and I need for this one what's it, well, s and com field. Okay, good. Yeah, so that should do it. And here we do a little mambo with it, but you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's try having a code field. code field. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like that. Code field. That's good. Okay, so it's just spaces and element. Yeah. No, that's line length. No, I want a. Actually, I want both. I want both, but right. So I have extended version of this, I guess, or I could just do a sub, and that would be this. But I need to slice it, right? So code field until L mid, right? So that should do it. I think -1. Well, we'll try and see. Okay, and then I'm gonna have code FB, and no, the -1 doesn't go. No. I think it doesn't. Okay, so okay, good. So we can have 3 of these, each for one of these beauties. Okay. So com field, and we're going to have another function. Well, I guess I could make it just nah, this is easier. This is easier to think about. Just have a different function for it. Don't abstract further. We've already simplified this enough. Let us not try to simplify it even further. It already works. Okay. So let's build on it. Let's build on it. Okay. So I'm gonna do code file fill, right? Just s, and I guess we basically want this. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Just gonna do it vanilla. Okay. So code file. Let me lower the volume over there. Okay. This is an intense one, right? Dark ambient nights. Good. Okay. So I want to fill this far thing, and I want to do the same for FP. And what we're doing here is we're just taking a string written, like sort of like this to screen, and saying, this is all the space you get, right? And just fill in within this space. Which reminds me now, I should do one more thing. The starting position, I need to configure the starting position, right? Because in some spaces you might get to start writing first. Good. So let's do that for code. So let's make it optional, and it will be init pass. Just make it like that. Okay. And path. No. This is like a counter. Right. Now this needs to be left alone. This is just to pad out the line as it is filled. When you don't have enough characters or something like that, or when you have when you fill in a line. Okay, doesn't matter. Just a detail. So the code ones, we're gonna make the initial position into the buffer in which we'll start inserting characters, so to speak, is defined by this optional parameter. We're not sending it here because it's just implicitly a tree, right? We've done this sort of declare time initialization. I don't know how to call it. Doesn't matter. Okay. So finally, oh wait, this needs to be CFB. How clumsy am I? Okay. And then we just have code fill, and this one uses the entire field. This one uses the entire string, right? So the entire line, right? So like this. I think up to here, or maybe over here. I don't remember. But so this would be FA. This is FB, and the entire thing is just code. Okay. All right. So let's try it. What I'm going to do. Alright, so when there's a comment, when there's comments on this, and I need to go further down, okay. So when there's comments, I want to treat this differently, and if there are no comments, then I'll just have a clause here, right, so line, I should modify line, right, but I should I should probably do that after I do the indentation. Oh my god, I don't think I have applied it right, so I apply it later. So this might be a problem. Oh, so I'm gonna give it the indentation, de-indent, and then indent again, right? So that's genius. That's absolutely genius. Okay, so let's just do that. Oh, that woke me up. Alright. So we are indenting this, and we want to pass it through our fill function. I'm just going to minimize some things here. Right. So if we have no comments, we want to use this one. Okay. Oops, not this one. Yeah. So over here, and I'm gonna put myself a label. So this would be comment. I mean, let's just replace. Let's make it comment. What would this be? No. No come. This would be that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it like this. No come. Maybe like this. Yeah, I like that. I like that. No come. Let's put the symbol just to be cute. Okay, so no comment, and we want to pass this through our field. Okay, so I'm sorry, I just I'm a little bit slow. Right. So I would make this the line, right? No. Yeah, let's just try this. Let's just try this and see if it works. Right. So let's clear. What? Oh yeah, typical mistake. Forward declarations. I'm not used to them. Yeah, that's alright. Let's just do the fields on their own time. Right. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm gonna show you the code. Please forgive me. So yeah, the problem was this was forward declaration. I'm not used to forward declaration. That's all you need to know. So okay, let's try that again. Oh right, so I need to. It thinks I'm trying to subtract from a string. In which world would I want that? Alright, so 26. What do you mean there? Island. So more forward declare thing. Line length. I'm pretty sure I wrote a line length. Huh. L width. Right. Sure. It's the same thing. I just misplaced the name. Okay, let's try that. And I'm still having errors. That's just beautiful. So it's returning nothing. It's returning nothing. Some one of the functions here. Right. So it needs to return the result of the function. Okay. So this one is returning. So is this one. Let's look at these ones. And no, they are not returning anything. See, this is my problem. I don't think things through. Or rather, I'm used to functions not returning anything. Okay, so another error. What does it say? Code field. Oh, so yeah, I can do it with a single argument. But can I? Now, index out of range. What? Index out of range? What? It said 40. So you're telling me that... Nah, this can't be. It should grow by the size of base. Do I need to make it 1? I don't think so. Yeah. Minus position. So line start, we need to... Alright, we need to save the starting position. Right, so that's easy enough. Alright, so we have that little construct over there. Let us adjust this thing here. This is probably, yeah, at this point it does not matter, but over here, yes it does. We need to set the starting position. Let's try that. And we still have the same problem. This is problematic. Alright, let's just fill it with garbage. Oof. It's kinda late. I shouldn't be playing music this loud. So we want empty string for throwaway in range. This should be length of s over length of base. It should be times length of base. Not. Let's actually take this. Say needed. Let's say need. Let's say net. Alright, so net here is going to tell us the amount of the minimal amount of copies of the base string that we need in order to write this one with the given space. So let's make it so it's net long, right? We need to initialize to net null. And what we should do is probably initialize with this. Let's try it like this. Alright. Oh, I missed the parentheses. Oh, dumb of me. Okay. That's okay. Right, so float object. Right, so Python, you never change. So I want integer division, please. So dumb. What? What? Oh, so I made it a range. What an idiot. Okay. I'm sorry, people. I'm sleepy. So, what do you want from me? I'm growing the damn thing and just what? Okay. Oh, I know. Let's extend it like this. With a generator, right? Just assignment out appendix. This is fucking killing me, okay? So let's just, all I can do right now is make some prints. Audio. So let's do net and let's do bx. And as we fill it up, just print. And let's do a tasty printing. Right. Let's try this. Right. So we got to 0, nothing, and 3. So bx has nothing. This is troubling. Still has nothing. Why would that be? Oh, let me guess. Nad is nothing. Nad is equal to 0 because we need to add 1 to this. The reason for that is if the string is less than the capacity, then it flows into 0. That's why. I'm not going to round it. Forget about that. Or at least I'm going to do the rounding manually. That's what. Okay. Oh, I get it. So I want nad. Nad times what? Nad time length of base. Right. Right. So I need a buffer at least as big as the base. All right. Let's do the same thing here. So you see, this is part of the process. You want to reason about what you're doing, and sometimes doing that is just making dumb mistakes. So okay, all right. So we created a buffer, and we were able to fill it. We were able to fill this buffer, but we still have a undefined name. Forget it. Forget about it. I believe this thing works now. So all right, so let's just move on to greener pastures, and we have a fill. Oops. Let's try it like this. Okay. Quality. Forgive me. Right. I wrote it like this. I wrote it in weird. I wrote the function name in weird ways. So okay, so now it works. So now it works. All right. Good. So let's see if non-comment lines are wrapped properly. Alright, so we have a little bit of a problem here. As you can see, this line is too long. It should try to find a breakpoint and throw it into the next line. Or shove this thing, you know, like to like about here, and sort of push it there in order to do some kind of indentation of the wraparound. Okay, but so far so good. Let's take a look at the comments, which is the thing that preoccupies me the most. Right, so right out the box the comments are broken. Okay, so that is not so good. What could have caused this problem? Let's take a look at the code. So we've generated this thing. Let's perhaps take this a bit before. Let's do a subtraction here as well. Let's go into a section with comments, and now we get no comments now. That's not good. It is using ComFilter. Okay. So we got one thing right, and now we broke something else. Not really, we just need to take a look at it, probably. Let's just comment this out. Was this like the thing I commented away earlier? No, I don't think so. No, it's not here. Why would it be? Okay, let's try it again. Right, we don't have comments. That's really bad. That's really bad. Right. Right. Now I get it. Now I get it. Don't worry. Right, so apparently that breaks everything. But we get comments. That's beautiful. Alright. So it doesn't really break it, but it causes, as you can see, the lines are now not so tightly packed, which is problematic. And also it appears we have some wraparound here, which isn't good. So let's try to fix that. If pass equals, where is initial? L start. Right. Let's try that. Still no. That wraparound is the worst thing. Because if a line is too long, that's not a problem, but this is a pretty big problem. I think I have the file open. No, I don't. Let's open it up. And that would be automath ident.c. Okay. Let's switch to the editor. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it has added like a lot of additional space, and it shouldn't really do this. It has sort of created like a space for every line. Yeah, that's what I think it's doing. Well, first and foremost, we have to make it so code field is shorter. Oops, sorry, my bad. The other command. Right. Okay. Let's look at it in the editor. Yeah, same behavior. Oh, it's indenting things correctly, so that's not so bad. And it seems to be sort of getting the comments right, but not really. Okay, so let's go back to the code. Let's try something like this and see if it works. Nope. Okay. Okay, that got rid of the wrap. Now we need to get rid of the unnecessary lines at the end. So I know how to fix that one actually. You have new lines here at the end. Let's just get rid of that. Oh no, let's leave it on com field, but let's leave it on. Let's take it off for the code field. Alright, that's beautiful. Okay, so we have a little bit of a working automatic formatting thing. This is not quite good enough yet, but it's sufficient. Yeah, I would call it sufficient. We need to first and foremost let's try fixing this. So perhaps we do not always want a new line after a comment. So yeah, that actually makes a little bit of sense. Let's see if it works, because maybe it doesn't, and we need to adjust something else. And well, this is slightly better, just barely there. So we need to get it on the same line. So let's try and do that. Right, so all of this is just blank. We can try and detect that and cut it like at the middle, like here. Okay, let's try that. And let's see. The thing is, when there is a comment, line and oh yeah, no comment. So yeah, I left the tag there, but forgot about it. Okay, so I'm gonna take it downwards. No, that's a different thing, and copy this separator here. Good. Let's put it here. So when we do have comments, let's put another label there. I want to take this thing and actually let's demonstrate the problem. We sort of want that, right? So let's be illustrative with it. Okay. So this happens when there is no code. So I would make a subsection here. No code. And over here we would have yes code. Yes code and is mid. So let's write that. Or let's put them apart. Nah. Let's go and let's just do this one full line. Okay. So now we know which part is which is always useful. Let's fit bits into an FA fill. FA fill utilizing bits sub 0. Right, so let's copy that, and that's what line is equals to. Okay. Should I break it? Should I break the line? Now I'm a little bit stretched for space, so now I'll do this. Oh, come on, bits. Let's hook this one here. Right. That's beautiful. Okay. So let's put that there. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Alright, that clearly didn't work. Right, so I took the comment. Whoops. Right. So FA fill. It put the comments in there. Why? I frankly do not get it. CFA, CFA, CFA. Okay, so this one shouldn't go there. All right. Let's see if it wrapped around, and it kinda did, but not really. Okay, let's keep trying. All right. What you should learn how to do is to just take this, break the line, and put it below at increased indentation step. Right. Let's try that. So I will explain what that means in a second. Just give me. Oops. Just let me try things out. Oh no, that doesn't work. So I need to get this space here off of this. Right, so there is a bunch of space sitting right here. I need to get rid of that. And then I can summon. Right. I'm gonna utilize CFA, and now I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it's still spaces. Well, that blows my mind. When did those spaces get there in the first place? How? So I start printing that. Comfill should not put spaces in, or should it? Oh yeah, it is putting spaces in it. Let's not. Let's just not. Alright. Oof, that's not so good. Alright, so we need to do an adjustment. We need to flood fill this. Right, so we need to do a number of spaces for this equals to all of this into the mid. So let's try that. So I would do this one, and what I would try is over here, just do the FA fill. And we want to take the spaces away from here, but give it just enough spaces to fit after this. Okay. Right. The new line will be put after that. I need to give me all of this len of line, maybe. And is this correct? No. see if this one is, because maybe that flag has something to do with it. I don't think, but maybe. Yeah, still not right. So yeah, no, has nothing to do with it. I do 9 plus. Nope. Oh, wow, wait a minute. I have another print going on, that's why. Okay. Okay, so, no, this also doesn't work. How do I get rid of these spaces? Oh. Alright. There is space after this. There is no space after this. Okay. If I do line plus, what do we get? Line is nothing. So the condition is messed up. That's what I think is going on. Alright. It's not printing this. Right, so these are the only two. But it has no bits. How is that possible? That doesn't make much sense. It's just a bunch of nothing. How? right. Doesn't have a problem with this. So, oh, I know. Because bits have not been stripped. Go figure. Okay. So let's strip them early. And let's see what happens. Yeah. Exactly. And we get no for this one. This is idiotic. Just how? Alright, let's try that. Still nothing. How can it be empty? Just make it the first and only. Just do that. Yeah, I don't think I see a problem. Right, so I need to strip bits. Okay. Let's strip bits. Okay. And now we should get what we want to get, I think. So let's try again. And no. Okay. This is why you can have cool things, right? Yeah, so no comments. Well. All right. This took a little bit of an unexpected turn, because we were having the problem we were having is we had no comments, and now we didn't have the comments rightly aligned. They were appearing like over here, and now, you know, we just have this empty new line every time, so that doesn't make sense. Let's try this again. Is this? Oh, wow. So this is supposed to be no comment. Yeah, right. Yeah, so oh, okay. So it comes from here. Okay, right. Okay. Hmm. Okay, still doing this badly. Okay. So this is not going the way I thought it would. I thought it'd be easier, but apparently not. It's okay. Right, so there's an error here. And a bunch of new lines. So the new lines are the worst part. It's like it's forcing new lines on everything. That's for me, yeah. Let's do this. Alright. It's more like it. Now, can it actually unite this? I don't think it can. Alright, let's just have that and just print the file. See. It's too terrible. Yes, it's horrible. Oh my god. No, this is terrible. Right, I get it. So I need to shorten line. So line would be 0 to this. Oh. Yeah, let's try that. Simpler. Nope. So close. Let's actually look at the file for a second. And yeah, this is our problem. We have like these pockets of unused space. Let's look at the comment section. Right, and we have a lot of wrapping. We have a lot of wrapping because there are no new lines. Right, so no new lines at the end of comment. So this is something I took off, and now I can give it back for a limited time only. Right, so get out of here. So it's on this com. What's the problem? Oh, yeah. I was trying to index. Okay. Now, still lots of unnecessary space. And it apparently deleted a bunch of the comments. Oh. Yeah, this is terrible. Now this one's pretty much stunted me. I'm pretty sure I know how to fix it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to do it right now. Let's try to do it though. So we have this space and right, so it should cut here, go backwards, and it has a bunch of unused space. So that's the problem. That's the real problem. So right, so it appears when I have it this raw kind of printing, it's all good, and then it's not. So that's a little problem. Okay, it's over here. Okay. Right, let's right strip it. No, left strip. Right. That's what we get. See if that works. And now it doesn't. It got rid of comments. It got rid of some of the comments. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I mean, let me think about that. Why in the name of almighty fuck would that be happening? Seems to be a little bit beyond my grasp. But we shall overcome. So length of comment, I'm trying to make it as long as line, and if I'm right, so this is passed through a fill. Actually, I should do that when the time comes. the right strip. Right, so I have to mix both fills, that's the thing. So we've right stripped the commons. No, let's try and strip it first. Let's try and strip it first. Let's strip this. I keep saying right. I mean the other way around, but actually let's do it both ways. Right, so I need to measure the distance. No, the other way around. Okay, so mid minus bits, because mid represents this. So the total minus minus space utilized. Let's break it up just a little. Bits, and let's break it up. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's just expand it. Just to be honorable. Honorable. Alright. So with this number, I want to make a pad. I just want to do some padding here. And that's that. Let's try that. Get out of here. What does it say? Embedded syntax. So I'm guessing this. Oh, right. Embedded syntax. Ah, fuck you. Wait, what is it saying? How is... Oh, I got the indexing on its own. Yeah, that's not going to work. But where? Line 210. Oh. Well, that's sloppy on me. Okay. So now I think I have to get rid of that. And actually, that should make it a line. Good. Right, I have to make it length a bit. Minus length of indent. Right. Good. Get the fuck out of my face. Ugh, this is cancer. Alright, so I'm just trying to arrange this in a way that I can understand, so please bear with me. Okay, so that's all that. Alright, so I don't need this outer length. I can just take it down like that. So there, okay. Exactly. Let's do it like that. And I'm just gonna fill this with this because it's basically a macro. Python is basically a macro. So 218, and this is useless. String and int where line 208. What do you mean, my friend? So plus so it thinks I'm trying to subtract. Oh. This is a joke. So it thinks I'm trying to subtract from a string, apparently. Right. So yeah. Should be this. Okay. Let's go. And it didn't work. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so some comments are correctly formatted, but not all of them. So this is not what we want. I'm way too tired. I'm too tired and it's too late. Okay. So now we have something. It's not quite what I want, but it sort of works. 2, 3. This one's badly aligned. Okay. Alright, so that makes a difference. It's not perfect, but it's a start. need to get rid of this useless white space. So yeah, these things here. Why is this happening? Think. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, still wrong. Nope. So appcom has a purpose. I don't see how. Wait up. Not like this thing. Wait. Let's just continue here. Let's try that. Nope. My god. Those fucking new lines. Here's one thing I figured out just a while ago. Infinity is implementation defined. It is entirely unrelated to the problem I'm trying to solve right now, but it just struck me. That thing is true. Infinity is an implementation detail. So that's something to think about now. That's that kind of thing. Yeah. Let's just forget about this and see what. Yeah, that changes and nothing. Alright, let's just hunt for new lines. Alright, so this is one stripping. Here's a 4, but this probably isn't it. This honestly is being one of the most boring moments of my life. I mean, it's an interesting thing to work. It's an interesting thing to work with, but it's not being quite exciting. So let's just code fill here. Actually, let's CFA fill. So let's CFA fill bits 0, and let's try with just that. Alright. Yeah, so there's another problem somewhere else which is pissing me off. The new lines. There is additional new lines everywhere, and that should not happen. I'm just going to have to delete every new line and see if that makes difference. Now get the fuck out of here. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. Let's just erase every goddamn new line until we can find something that works. I don't understand why. Yeah, that breaks it. Of course it would. So it's not that, but there's still an extra new line after everything. This is madness. Which one is it? Is it you? No, it's not you. And we know it's not you. So, where the fuck is it? I'm right stripping it. I'm right stripping it over here. So where else there is a new line? Just cycle for it. This is strip. We took it away from here, and we took it away from here, and we have it here. And now this is so. Now, I don't really think. No, nothing to do with that. Let's keep on looking. No, but this is for comments, and this is a right strip. This is for boxes. Oh, for the love of God. How is it still putting a new line after everything? Why is it doing this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. I guess right stripping maybe? It could be, but oh, look at that. Nah, but that is not going to change anything. That breaks it. That breaks it. So it's not this new line. Then which new line is it? There is only another one. No, this one doesn't break it. Then where is... Oh yeah, alright. This is terrible. Alright, and this is still terrible. Let's just take a look at it. Yeah. This should not happen. How the... It inverted it. Oh, that's fun. That's fun, actually. Yeah. so it gets like something right and then everything breaks. Yeah. Just gonna restore some of these. So apparently I'm not that stupid. Some of these make sense. Some of these make sense to add them, obviously. Right. But there's always it. Oh, I know. Just right strip all of this. Fuck me. So now it's correctly, at least somewhat correctly formatted, but it's still putting a new line. Two new lines after everything. That's crazy. And the formatting is not always right. That's also a problem. This is frustrating. Alright, so yeah, I'm not gonna solve this right now. I'm gonna get back to recording tomorrow morning, and then we'll fix it. Right. So this has been so this has been some nightly coding for you. Nightly coding session, yeah. And yeah, it's been grand. I've had some fun. I love my job. I love my job so much.